Yeah, the Spring Institute, I've been chatting to delegates, and many of them have been looking forward for it for a very long time, because this is a moment of 4 to 5 days of reflection, of intense work with people from all over the world who are coming to share their ideas. It can be uplifting, it can be inspirational, it can be very reassuring to people to realise, one, you're joining a profession of people, and two, they're actually quite nice people. So you have your own network when you leave the Spring Institute, and you can go away and actually, having learnt about it, think about it, and then put it into practice. So for people attending the Spring Institute, I think it is a very uplifting experience for them.
The Spring Institute is amazing. So I've been a tutor for the first time this week, and I have been blown away by the quality of the staff and the tutors who have come together to make this possible. The thing that's really amazing about it is I think it would have been easy for Case to say, let's choose the people running the biggest offices here and in the US and in the arts sector, and let's just take people running the biggest teams and put them up there as tutors. And the amazing thing is that isn't what Case have done at all with this. They've done something which is much harder. They've really looked for pockets of innovation and inspiration happening in organisations, some of which are massive and some of whom are really small, but they're doing some amazing things.
The Spring Institute is unlike most other Case programs in that it's such an intensive experience, and there's also a personal interaction component to it that you don't find at many other conferences in general and other Case conferences in particular, just because of the construction of this conference, in that there's such intensive exchange between participants themselves.
In terms of the people that I've met, both the faculty and the other delegates at the conference, it's been absolutely brilliant. One of certainly one of the lasting things will be the networks that have been established this week, and we've already made plans to continue that networking, and that's going to be invaluable, particularly because there's been such a range of institutions represented here, who, from those that in a similar position to my own university that are at the very start of development activity, right through to those who've been doing it for many, many years. So that's been extremely valuable.
You know, I think you leave here with a couple of things. I think you leave here with some skills. You leave here with an understanding of a lot of the basic assumptions that we have around fundraising, around outreach, alumni engagement, and all those things. So you leave here with a new skill set. You also leave here with a contextual understanding of how development fits sort of into the larger picture of philanthropy, behavior, human behavior, the way we create relationships and the way we drive relationships to the benefit of an institution. But I also think what you leave here with, and probably of equal importance because I don't want to downplay the skill side of it, you leave here with the beginning of a network of professionals. And so what's been great fun is to watch as people who didn't know each other when they walked in here Monday at noon, and to watch the friendships and the professional networks sort of unfold over a period of days to when you leave the conference and there's hugs and there's business cards being exchanged and people making plans. And I know I have a network from the summer of 1989 at Dartmouth that I still keep in touch with today. I don't see them regularly, but I keep in touch. So I look around the room as people leave here knowing that they're going to be people who for the next 20 years in their career will build that network, and a lot of it will have started at the Spring Institute. I think the final thing you get out of this is a sense of confidence and comfort in knowing that there are a lot of people who do what I do, and that the challenges that may feel so overwhelming as I sit at my desk, you look around the room and everybody else is kind of in the same boat. And so the creation of a profession is part of what this institute does.